Their plans calls for at least 1.5 trillion in spending cuts over a 10-year period and instruct members of committees to find ways to reduce the budget impact while increasing spending for several other issue areas. The resolution would raise the debt ceiling by 4 trillion. So, Senate Republicans barely passed the measure to the budget resolution. Here are the areas where spending would increase. So it's going to be up to $110 billion in additional spending for the Judiciary Committee, up to $100 billion for Armed Services Committee, up to $90 billion for the Homeland Security Committee, and then at least $880 billion by the Energy and Commerce Committee, at least $330 billion by the Education and Workforce Committee, at least $230 billion by the Agriculture Committee, $50 million by the Oversight Government Reform Committee, $10 billion by the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, $1 billion by the Financial Services Committee, and $1 billion by the National Resource Committee. The final product must be deficit neutral to comply with the
reconciliation
rules, and Republicans are relying on the economic projections that show the tax cuts would spur economic growth that would increase tax revenues. Those projections have been questioned by outside experts and Democrats who describe them as overly optimistic. One analyst found that the budget proposal would allow for a deficit increase of 2.8 trillion in 2034.